What's up guys, it's Collin, and today we're working in the fish department here at the Tye-Dyed Iguana, and today we're talking all about Seachem's Prime. Today I'm going to talk about the 3 top reasons to use Seachem Prime in your home aquarium. The first reason I like Seachem Prime is it has a very high safety profile and has a really good track record as far as use in the home aquarium in both freshwater and saltwater. This product can be safely dosed up to 5 times the recommended amount when used in a home aquarium. So if you're a little bit heavy-handed or not as precise with your exact measurements sometimes, if you overdo it a little bit, you're totally going to be safe when using Seachem Prime. So for that reason, I like this product. The second reason I like Seachem Prime is this is pretty much the most concentrated product of its type on the market. So this is going to remove any chlorines, chloramines, and heavy metals out of the tap water. This product is a binder that basically binds those things together and then allows your biological filtration to absorb them out of the water. The other thing that's really useful that this product is going to do is it's going to remove and detoxify that ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate. So those are those 3 forms of nitrogen in the home aquarium. But the first 2, that ammonia and that nitrite, can be very toxic, especially in high levels. So you can actually use this product as well to specifically combat excessively high ammonia and nitrite, especially during your initial cycling process when used with another product, like for example, like Seachem's Stability. That's a nitrifying bacteria product. So that's one reason I love this product as well. It can treat specific issues related to your home aquarium. Another good thing that's very important to bring up, and I especially want to bring this up with new aquarium owners or folks that have been in the industry for a long time, there's a very common myth people have that spreads around that basically said, I don't need a dechlorinator or anything like that because I can just pour the water in advance and let it sit in a bucket. That definitely was true in the past when basically free chlorine was used as a dechlorinator in most municipal tap water systems. But now there's another component that's used called chloramine. Very important. That will not evaporate out of your tap water even with UV exposure. So it's very important to use, if you're going to use tap water, to use a dechlorinator like Prime when using tap water, because that chloramine is not going to evaporate on its own. Very important to use a product like this. Another great thing about Seachem Prime is it's not going to affect your aquarium's pH. This is not an acidic product. There's several different types of dechlorinators or water conditioners on the market, but Seachem Prime is not going to affect any of your major parameters, with the exception of obviously detoxifying that ammonia and that nitrite and that nitrate. But other than that, it's not going to throw your pH off a swing or anything crazy like that. And then as far as general usage, we recommend using 5 milliliters, or AKA that's about 1 capful for every 50 US gallons. That's what we call the standard dosage. Of course, you can dial that down. 1 milliliter is equal to roughly 10 gallons. That's roughly 1 threadful on this cap. And that's for like standard use if you're dechlorinating some water when doing a water change or things like that. But if you look on the manufacturer's website, and if you ask an associate here, we can get you actually specific recommendations if you needed to detoxify a particular situation with your tank. Like let's say you have really high nitrites, like 5 part per million nitrite. We can give you a specific recipe for how much to use over what frequency to help detoxify that and make it safe for the fish. So easy to use, very concentrated. I recommend it highly. We have it in 4 different sizes. Seachem Prime, check it out.